All right, gamers. Starting yet another hardcore world. This I actually starting a new hardcore world again because it seems to me that I'm infatuated with mid game. I'm not into building all those big structures and stuff like that. I'm into, I don't know, beating the dragon, getting all that stuff done. And then when it comes to just grinding out after that and just building stuff and all that, that's not what I'm into. And here's what I mean. My daughter and I had a PvP battle last night, and she destroyed me. And I don't mean we fought each other with swords and axes and whatnot. I set it up to where at 500 and 0, negative 500 and 0, 0 and 500, and 0, negative 500 coordinates, we put chests, well, I did, with towers, and you had to put 5 diamonds in one chest, 5 quartz crystal from the nether in another chest, 5 buckets of lava in a chest, and 5 emeralds in a chest. And the first thing I went for was the diamonds, right? I was like, okay, we'll find some diamonds here. And literally, this young lady had the entire thing done in, I mean, I want to say 30, 40 minutes. This young lady had all 5 of each item in all 4 chests because we had the 500 block border. We weren't going to go any further in our coordinates than 500 in any field. That was, you got to stay in this little range here, you know. And I swear that child made me look foolish. I dropped down into an ancient city thinking, oh, I can get some diamonds. I always come out of here with 30 diamonds, you know. And man, she just rolled on me. I couldn't believe it. She's been making fun of me recently because, quote unquote, I'm not good at Minecraft, you know. And she's totally been making fun of me lately, which is, you know, her prerogative, which is fine. I'm not mad about it. And I was like, well, I guess the only way we're going to be able to show that I'm any good at Minecraft is if we have a PvP battle. And I didn't want it to be just battling out like, you know, gladiators, right? So it was kind of a race. It was, if you ran into each other, you could inhibit each other or whatever, you know. But I set the rules up to where if you got killed, you kept your inventory. Because I didn't think it would be really cool, especially since she's my daughter, to wipe her out, which now that I look back on it, I probably had no chance. But no sense in hunting somebody down and taking them for their inventory, you know? So, I couldn't believe it. I mean, 30, 40 minutes at most. I mean, I didn't even have time to do anything. It was game day, in-game day 3. Because here it was, I was like, okay, we won't turn on PvP battles until day 7 in-game. So we couldn't attack each other yet. Okay, PvP wasn't in the rules yet. Game day 3, she had diamonds, emeralds, lava, and quartz in the 4 chests done. Moving on to her Valorant. Thanks, Dad. Great. GG. And out. Okay, anyway. This is my hardcore world. We all know about, my trader, my villagers, Ooh, I forgot these were down here. What's down here? Nothing. And I've got every enchantment I could possibly want. Full diamond gear. I got that scares me every time. I mean, shulker boxes full, and then all these shulker boxes, all the gear I picked up in the ancient cities, ender chests, 2 dragon heads. Dragon egg, another dragon head, 2 elytra, not including the one that's on my back right now. So, I mean, at a certain point, what is there left to do? I think starting the world up is the most exciting part for me. Just crossing that boundary between struggling to thriving, And then, so, I've got my iron farm up there. It's probably got more iron than I know what to do with, honestly. Right. See that? Okay. Oh, thought my wings were going to pop out. I'm pretty proud of this right here, though. Check this out. I got this villager stuck in my farm here. So I just threw a composter in there. This was completely tilled, And so he got stuck in the fence. And I'm like, well, okay. I'll put a composter in there and let him farm this field. I had it like 1/4 of the field was wheat. Maybe even half of it was wheat, potatoes, and carrots. He has changed it over to all potatoes. Okay, but the other villagers were coming up and standing next to the fence, and he was trying to throw them potatoes, but they wouldn't go over the fence. They would land at his feet. And so I put these hoppers all around the fence here. And it was kind of slow starting at first, right? Not anymore. I mean, look at that. Now, in this world, of course, I'm to the point to where, I'm eating golden carrots exclusively. And I can trade these to the farmer villagers in here for emeralds and XP. But I haven't decided, because if I put an auto smelter under this and bake all those potatoes, well, then I have to eat them, I guess. But, you could put an auto smelter under there and it would bake those potatoes. And every time you pull the potatoes out of the smelter, it would give you XP. I guess the smart thing to do would be to sell them to the farmer villagers because you get XP and emeralds. Let's see what we can do with them. Let's see how many we can take with us. I don't think I've zombified my farmers, so they've probably got exorbitant prices. Who's taking potatoes? Of course, the thing to do would be to zombify these guys. And then what? You'd get 1 emerald for 1 potato, and then you see what I've got out there? That would be incredible. The XP and the emeralds would be unmanageable. And then, you know, I've got my gunpowder farm way up there. But I mean, you know, what am I going to do? Go empty a desert of sand with these shulker boxes? I mean, you know, I've got, what, 25 shulker boxes, you know? So, that's why I like starting new worlds. You start a new world, you start fresh, and you have to build yourself up to the point to where you're super powered, right? This is where my daughter and I, you know, had to have cheats enabled. Excuse me. I had to have cheats enabled so I could build the obsidian poles, the towers that I put next to each chest. I had to build the chests. I put item frames on the little obsidian towers. Honestly, let's have a look at it. Oh, I don't remember where this is. Yeah, my raggedy inventory. By the time she finished, this is what my inventory looked like. Anyway. Wow, that was an accident. I was trying to get way up in the air. Look what she did. She built this bridge over the powdered snow. What an amazing young lady. She is so smart. And there's her emeralds. And I put the towers up, and then you can't see because of the snow, but I put the torches on there so you could see the candy cane from wherever you were standing, if you even got close, right? My God. Okay. You know, I built the towers and then put torches along the boundary line. So as you approached, you'd know if you crossed out of the play zone. You know, if you pass these torches, you know, you have to go back. I guess she just kind of trudged in here. There's her 5 diamonds. But she beat me relentlessly. I'm not even funny. That's where she built her nether portal to go get the quartz. I mean, she really did a great job. I'm so proud of her. Here's exactly, spawn is like right here on this little hill right here. This is all I got to see was this. I ran straight. I saw this mountain. Of course, I had many to choose from. I could have gone right there. And got iron. But anyway, I saw this mountain over here. And I thought it was going to... I was setting myself up for the long fight, right? So I came over here. And somewhere amongst all this, I got up high. I think it's right there. At any rate, I got up inside this mountain to get iron and emeralds, because you have to be up really high to do all that, right? I thought I was being a super genius. I can't even find where I was because it was so fast. I was just racing through. And then when I got done, all I did was went up there, got enough iron to make some... I'm in creative. So anyway, I got a chest plate and leggings. And I grabbed some food on the way over here. Some emeralds, some coal, and some iron. You know, she's doing it smart. She's running around just grabbing stuff. I'm playing the long game. And then I ran over here. I'm like, ran across these woods right here. And I dropped down along this ridge right here. I put this bucket of water in. I'm trying to get low to find diamonds. This was as good as it got for me. I was like, okay, I'm going to go down here and get some diamonds. So I let the water run and then jumped in. I popped out, put a torch down. I put a couple of torches down on the way down. By the way, you see the particle effects around me. That's because she, in creative mode, gifted me with night vision when we were doing the post-game debrief. We were going around looking at each other's techniques. I didn't go look at where she bridged across the powdered snow. I kind of thought that was going to be a hindrance, you know, like you would have to get leather boots or something to make it to that chest, but apparently she knows these workarounds that I was not keen on at first, right? And so I was like, just needed diamonds. So as I dropped down in this, oh, there's creepers everywhere. I dropped down in this hole right here. This is water that's already here. I just put that one bucket down, and this dropped me right into an ancient city, which, you know, I thought was going to be perfect for me because I was going to find diamonds. I swear, I messed around in here. There's a chest right there. When I don't have night vision, though, I couldn't see that. It was dark. It was completely dark in here. You know, we weren't cheating on each other. You know, we weren't using cheats on the game with each other. I can't believe it. I couldn't find a single chest hardly. I found one finally that had some glowberries, as you see, and a name tag and a music disc 413 or something, whatever. So I got down here. I got a couple of wardens after me. So I'm running around down here This is nothing. This is me looking right now. I'm not showing you anything. I'm just looking. Because she and I discussed, there's not a single cave in this spawn or seed that's not a dripstone cave. She was like, I didn't see any that weren't dripstone. I was like, me neither. Of course, this is all I saw, but so I got to messing around down here. I think there's probably a couple torches down here, like right here where I was running around looking for chests. Boom, she got the win while I was down here messing around. She wasn't playing. She is in the time it took me to leave spawn, go get some iron, and come straight down in this hole that I didn't know it was down here. I didn't know it was going to be a ancient city open to the open air. As you see, I threw a couple torches down while I was running around. Boom, she got the win. So we jumped in creative mode and went looking around. Not like anything exorbitant, just what you see here. Just I showed her, this is where I went, blah, blah. And then she was like, this is where I went, blah, blah, blah. Look at this. You can just drop straight down into here. Whoa, my God. Wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. Am I seeing this right? Okay, it's not quite a free-for-all drop. Let's see if we can strafe into the water. Okay. You can free fall from the surface straight into an ancient city. Now that was near death. I mean, look at that. Let's try it again. The coordinates 300 and 200, well 400 and 200 from spawn to a strafe drop. Let's try this. Ooh, that would have been death. That would have been death. So this is as good as it's going to get right here. So let's do one more. That's a strafe. Right into an ancient city. That's crazy, man. Look at these caves, dude. All dripstone. Of course, you know, that makes it far more lethal when you take a small drop onto a stalagmite. But just dripstone everywhere. There's the seed. So where did I come from? Over there. So spawn is right over here. right, here's spawn right here. Okay. I think you spawn right here, yeah. Okay, so if you spawn right here, and you go right up here, more dripstone everywhere. Get yourself down here. Wait a minute. Surely it's not over here. But anyway. Just dripstone everywhere. I mean, look at this. Oh, okay. You know, the thing I don't like about these exposed mine shafts, no chests. You know, I mean, I mean, they're cool to find and everything, but there's just nothing to get from them. Look at this mess. Look at this. Anyway. We'll go back up here to spawn. Man, I got way over here. I mean, just ravines everywhere. Is this spawn over here? Yeah. I mean, how cool is this sea, dude? So, you saw as much of the world just then as I saw during our PvP battle. Because, like I said, I teleported to each one of our chests that we were going to use for our objectives, and didn't scout the world at all. Now, one thing I did do is I went on chunk base and hit random, and I wanted to make sure that our spawn point wasn't like on an island or, you know, next to an ocean where it was going to be useless. All I saw was there was, because we were going to do 300 blocks, and I'd made it 500 when I was making the world without telling her. But I wanted to make sure there was a village within 300 blocks of spawn. I made it 5 to kind of accommodate for that, and that we were basically in usable territory. And then I used that seed to make our PvP world. But what an incredible seed, you know? It's wild. All right, gamers, enjoy.